Hello there, Tyrant here, and I just finished watching episode 21 of The Ancient Magus Bride. One day I'm gonna figure out how to pronounce that. So, since last week's episode, did I do last week's episode? I've been really screwed up this week, but they are at least last 2 weeks. But anyways, so so it's time to talk to the Witch Covenant to try to fix Chise's arm. That was very short-lived and super blackmail-ish in a way. So they end up going to the witches covenant thing, and it's kind of cool because I thought it was just gonna be like women and everything, but there's an actual dude there, and there's like this tree person, and like okay, but that scene in itself only lasted a few minutes um, with like the head person kind of just conveying what's happening. There was a slight bit of trickery from the witch that visited them to try to use Jesus' power to kind of remove the curse that's on this tree person. And it just was that. The witch in itself later just kind of gave Elias a little bit of a incentive or hint to try to cure Chise. And you can see how throughout this episode it's very lacking in dialogue. Foremost because it's trying to convey Elias's like drive to try to cure Chise. Here's what's interesting is learning that Stella was being controlled by Joseph was interesting because I didn't see that one coming in a little bit. In a way that I was wondering why okay, we know why he's gonna sacrifice her. He's a very, I would say, jealous person. Um, in the sense that, like in how the show began, he bought Chise kind of like a pet, and he's kind of been treating her that way. It's so seeing him adjusting to these new feelings and very interesting. But he was going to sacrifice Stella to oh, that's bugging me. That's gonna bug me. Um, he was gonna sacrifice Stella to save Chise, but a whole bunch of other stuff happened, and the Chise got extremely pissed because that conversation at the end, where Chise and Elias were kind of butting heads, was very a huge turning point. For a moment, I thought Elias knew that. I don't know. Maybe he did. Because I'm not quite sure at the moment. I would have to rewatch it. But for the most part, we know that she's being controlled. She is not. She's just being possessed by Joseph, not actually been consumed. So she can be saved, as far as we know, as the audience. So we're just gonna have to wait and see on that, because it ends with this cliffhanger of Chise upset. She in her right mind, in her right self, should be upset of what Elias is trying to do, just kind of toy her around to whatever he pleases. Because throughout these episodes, you've been feeling that they've been growing closer. They've been getting to know one another little by little and accepting each other's, but it gets to that point where what's what. So we're just gonna have to wait and see on that and continue on. So yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Because now we're just waiting on see what Joseph wants from Chise to be able to cure her dragon curse. Yeah, okay. So, thanks again for watching. Until next time. See you.